Inside the shadow of Geneva, under the world's floor, lies a wonder of human creative mind and a legitimate harbinger of destruction, the beast known as the Huge Hadron Collider, LHC. It is an instrument of cautious evaluation, permitting specialists to inspect subatomic particles and empowering the disclosure of the puzzling God molecule, the Higgs boson. At this moment, famous physicist Brian Cox has made a chilling declaration that has sent rushes of miracle all through the philosophical local area. Something critical has been examined at CERN, something that could have suggestions a long ways past our ongoing comprehension. Has our key quest for illuminating and enlightening revelation set us on a crash course with calamity, driving us to plunge into the pit of this particular issue? Prior to digging into the ramifications of Cox's clarification, it is critical to figure out what the enormous Hadron Collider, LHC, is. Worked by CERN, it is a 17-mile ring of superconducting magnets and the world's most impressive molecule smasher. It remains as a zenith of human accomplishment, fit for imitating the states of the universe's creation. This epic design permits us to open the insider facts of the universe, uncovering something undeniably more huge and conceivably upsetting. CERN, laid out in 1954, is one of the world's most conspicuous exploration associations, comprising of 23 part states and a huge range of specialists. It fills in as a middle for joint effort and development. The LHC is CERN's essential mission. However, it is just a single piece of a bigger organization of gas pedals and finders that test the subatomic world. The LHC speeds up protons to almost the speed of light, reproducing the energy of the universe at the hour of the huge explosion. The subsequent crashes make temperatures a large number of times more smoking than the Sun's center. A multifaceted exhibit of magnets coordinates the protons on their excursion, while cutting-edge cooling frameworks keep up with the magnets at temperatures colder than space. The LHC's plan is a designing wonder. It works profound underground, protected from tremendous radiation. The whole ring is cooled to a temperature colder than the vacuum of room, fundamental for the superconducting magnets to work. Impacts happen at 4 focuses along the gas pedal ring, each comparing to one of the 4 principal molecule identifiers: Chartbook, CMS, ALICE, and LHCb. These identifiers catch the fallout of impacts, permitting researchers to filter through the trash looking for the subtle Higgs boson, a molecule vital to how we might interpret the universe's design. This interaction is much the same as collecting a enormous jigsaw puzzle, with each piece offering bits of knowledge into the idea of the universe. The LHC isn't simply a logical instrument. It is a demonstration of human innovativeness and desire. It addresses our mission for information and our craving to comprehend the principal powers molding our universe. In any case, as we push the limits of our comprehension, we should likewise consider the moral and existential inquiries that emerge. What are the dangers of investigating the unexplored world? Might our quest for power at some point inadvertently release powers unchangeable as far as we might be concerned? Inside the blessed lobbies of CERN, where the wildernesses of human comprehension are continually extended, a revelation has arisen that has sent chills down the spines of even the most prepared scientists. Brian Cox, a previous researcher at CERN and a regarded voice in molecule physical science, as of late said something that has spellbound and unnerved established researchers. The objective of CERN's Huge Hadron Collider is to repeat a little variant of the enormous detonation, the occasion that birthed our universe. Cox likewise featured the possible outcomes of this objective, taking note of the LHC's unprecedented capacity to make new peculiarities, including its capability to open the secrets of the Higgs boson and investigate dim matter, a substance that is a huge part of the universe. The chance of reproducing a little enormous detonation is certainly not a speculative thought. It is an unmistakable reality inside the LHC. The circumstances inside the collider emulate those that existed at the universe's starting point, permitting researchers to notice the introduction of presence itself. Be that as it may, with such power comes incredible obligation and likely gamble. Imagine a scenario where something veers off track wrong. In 1978, Russian physicist Anatoly Bugorsky encountered a mishap at the establishment for high-energy physical science in Protvino, Russia. A breakdown made his head crash into a proton shaft, bringing about serious wounds. In any case, Bugorsky made do and proceeded with his work, featuring the colossal power and likely risks of molecule gas pedals. The dangers related with a molecule smasher like the LHC are not to be messed with. The potential for unexpected responses and the control of the actual texture of the truth are not the stuff of sci-fi but rather genuine worries voiced by a few regarded researchers. One of the significant apprehensions encompassing the LHC's tests is the chance of making smaller than usual dark openings. These districts of spacetime have areas of strength for such powers that not even light can escape. On the off chance that the LHC were to make such a peculiarity, even on a limited scale, it could hypothetically begin consuming the Earth from the inside. Nonetheless, CERN researchers have guaranteed the public that any dark openings created would vanish right away. Understanding how the LHC could make a dark opening includes the essential mechanics of molecule gas pedals. At the point when protons are crushed together at close light paces, the energy is extreme to such an extent that it could twist the texture of spacetime itself. Envision a trampoline extended tight with a significant burden dropped onto it. The surface would twist, and in the event that the weight were sufficiently weighty, it could make an opening. This relationship outlines the LHC's capability to make a gravitational peculiarity. This interesting yet disrupting plausibility has even grabbed the eye of famous physicists like the late Stephen Selling. In his work, Selling cautioned that the Higgs boson could become unsteady at extremely high energy levels, possibly causing a horrendous vacuum rot, an impossible occasion that could obliterate the universe. Celebrated cosmologist Sir Martin Rees has additionally communicated worries about molecule smasher tests, including those at CERN. In his book on future dangers to humankind, he returned to the possible risks of molecule smasher tests, including the production of vacuum unsteadiness, which could set off a stage progress that waves through spacetime, causing a fiasco of grandiose extents. While these situations remain exceptionally speculative, even a distant chance ought to provide us opportunity to stop and think for thought. The stakes are uncommonly high, and the edge for blunder is razor slim. The specialists at CERN have fastidiously evaluated the potential dangers related with their analyses. They have executed various well-being conventions and safety measures to relieve any likely risks. In any case, logical request intrinsically includes a level of vulnerability, particularly while wandering into a strange area. The quest for information has forever been joined by risk. However, unequivocally, this ability to push limits has driven human advancement. The LHC addresses the summit of many years of logical progression and worldwide cooperation. However, underneath its glimmering outside lies a domain of significant logical request, overflowing with possible dangers and moral contemplations. The collider's essential goal of unwinding the secrets of molecule physical science has prompted earth-shattering revelations, including the subtle Higgs boson. Notwithstanding, the massive energies created inside its limits additionally raise worries about the possibly devastating outcomes of such an undertaking. While broad well-being measures are set up to relieve gambles, the chance of unfortunate occasions, like the making of smaller than expected dark openings or other unexpected oddities, can't be completely excused. As researchers push the limits of our comprehension, it is critical that they do as such with a sharp consciousness of the likely results and a pledge to straightforwardness and public talk. As we dig further into the intricacies of the Huge Hadron Collider at CERN and the logical undertakings it addresses, it turns out to be progressively certain that the quest for information isn't without its risks and vulnerabilities. The LHC, with its unmatched capacities and potential for unprecedented disclosures, remains as a demonstration of human inventiveness and the decided journey for figuring out the key laws of the universe. Nonetheless, underneath its stunning outside lies a space of huge logical request, loaded with expected chances and moral contemplations. The investigations led inside the collider's colossal construction outfit energies and powers that are outside the ability to understand of most laypeople. The effect of subatomic particles at close light paces makes conditions intently looking like those that existed in the earliest snapshots of the universe, permitting researchers to test the crucial structure blocks of issue and investigate the actual texture of spacetime itself. However, the enormous energies associated with these impacts likewise present huge dangers, both known and obscure. One of the most squeezing concerns encompassing the activity of the Huge Hadron Collider is the likely formation of smaller than normal dark openings or other extraordinary peculiarities that could have unexpected results. While hypothetical computations recommend that any such dark openings would be brief and represent no risk to Earth or its occupants, the chance of unintentionally releasing powers outside of our reach remains profoundly agitating. Additionally, the sheer scale and intricacy of the investigations directed at the collider require thorough security conventions and severe oversight to relieve any possible dangers. The worldwide local area of science.